I just hopped off of a sales call with a franchise consultant and sadly didn't close, which is okay. But he had an objection where he said he already had like 1,200 leads that he bought off of someone inside of his database. And he plans on email blasting them and even buying more leads at $80 to $150 a pop. So what I was trying to do was I tried to show him how YouTube could fit within his follow-up system, where inside of those emails he could embed the link to his YouTube videos where people could see him, they could hear how he speaks, they can get educated by him instead of going on Google searching for these answers and getting misinformation from the wrong people. And he could be the authority figure in this sense, where he's now following up with these sales assets that are YouTube videos. But the issue is that he didn't see this picture on the call. So that's why I'm making this video, because I'm sure that there's other franchise consultants that need a video like this to truly understand the power that YouTube could have, not just as a lead generation system, but as a lead nurture system, where you can follow up with people, whether in your emails, in your LinkedIn DMs, or maybe your messages, with these YouTube videos, where they could be getting more warm to you as an authority figure and as a teacher for learning about the franchising space. So I heard a franchise consultant speaking about how many times they have to follow up with a prospect in order to get an answer back. And he said, realistically, it takes on average about 6 follow-ups in order to get somebody to message him back. Now, most consultants, like plain and simple, are just leaving money on the table because they stop at around 3. Like they don't even reach that 6 follow-up to the point where they'd actually get a response. And a lot of those emails are just like regular follow-ups, like, hey, just circling back, hey, following up with you, what do you think about this, right? But they're not actually providing a lot of value. And in the info space, which is where I'm from, there's this famous marketer named Haynes, and he has an amazing strategy called the hammer them strategy, where in these email sequences where somebody showed a little bit of intent of wanting to work with him, he would hammer them with content, right? So if they just booked a call, before that sales call was about to happen, he'd be sending them a ton of videos to warm them up to himself in order to make the sales call easier. Now, when you just follow up with, hey, just circling back, hey, what do you think about this? Hey, does this time work for you? You're not really educating the person. You're waiting and hoping that they show up to this call to do the education process. So the issue isn't really like how often you're emailing them, it's what's in the actual email. So to your prospect, what this looks like is you're just showing up 6 times with nothing in your hand. Now, the main point that I want you guys to take away from this is YouTube is a lead generation system, but it's also a follow-up asset that nobody's using. Every video that you post is follow-up ammo for the leads you already have. When somebody clicks on this video, they're instantly hearing your voice, they're seeing your face, they're getting warmer to you, and there's 0 friction. If you send them a big text or a PDF or maybe a website, they have to read through these long paragraphs of text, and people consume information in different ways. And right now in 2026, the best way to consume information is through video. And when you send somebody one of these videos, YouTube will auto recommend another one of your videos as long as you're constantly posting, because YouTube wants to keep them on the platform. And if they know that your content is keeping them on the platform, they're gonna ship more videos to them because they like users just staying on YouTube. So within one email, you can turn this into 30 minutes of consumption where somebody can click on this one email, then they're watching a video, they watch the full 10-minute video, and then YouTube auto recommends them another one, and that's another 10 minutes. And then they're going into another one, and that's 30 minutes. Now somebody just spent 3 videos with you where you're pre-handling their objections, you're educating them about the franchise buying process, and now whenever they respond and they're ready to hop in a call, they're more educated and they're more ready to go. So that's the exact way that the follow-up process works with YouTube. And if you want this library of YouTube videos that can work as sales assets done for you, everything from the ideation, the scripting, the editing, the thumbnails, the posting, click the first link in the description. Right now, I'm running a special offer for just this month where I'm opening up 3 pilot spots at a discounted price for franchise consultants looking to get on YouTube. So if you know you want this built for you, right now would be the time to get in. Now keep watching for the exact follow-up to video map. So follow-up 1, you'll send them a video about complete franchise buying process, right? Where you're teaching them a brief overview of how this model works. Then the second follow-up could be the real cost of buying a franchise, right? Because when somebody watches a how to buy a franchise video, right? The next question that'll come to mind is, do I have enough money to actually invest in this? And if you follow up with that in that specific order, you can pre-handle that objection before it grows larger. Follow-up 3 can be, can you buy a franchise without industry experience, right? Because a lot of these people have never bought a franchise before. They don't necessarily have the best business experience to know if they're qualified in order to make this work. So showing them how they can make this work for them without any experience would also handle that objection. The next follow-up would be how to prepare for Discovery Day. Something super simple like that, where it's just education dense. It's very quick video where you can show somebody what they should do before Discovery Day in order to be best prepared. This is something a lot of people have anxiety about. They might be getting misinformation online, and it's better that you, being a qualified franchise consultant, presents them with the best information possible. The next video could be a video that me personally, I like to send out to all of my potential leads, is a case study breakdown. Now, this video, it's proof that you are able to get other people results. So I have a really good case study breakdown with my client Michael, how I was able to make him $52,000 with just 8 YouTube videos. Now, a lot of the views that went into that isn't actually from YouTube. It's more so me sending this out to everyone that's on the fence of working with me. Now, they'll consume this video and they'll understand that I have undeniable proof that I get people results. So what's holding them back? So follow-up 6 could be a full VSL. Now, VSL, it's a video sales letter. This is essentially a video where you are acting like you're having a sales call with someone, and instead of like them having a back and forth conversation with you where you're forced to handle all their objections, you are pre-handling their objections in this one video where you're educating them, but you're also showing them how this could work for you if you have this going on. Like maybe you have the self-limiting belief about not having enough experience. Maybe you need an SBA loan. And this is the type of video where you'll educate them on this while handling each one of their objections. Now, with this follow-up system, here's what happens on the call when they come back. So the original version is they're scared, they're confused, they probably need like 60 minutes of education. That's being done on this call. The revived version is they watch 3 to 4 videos, they know the FDD, process the number, they're asking about specific brands, territory, item 19. This is not a discovery call, it's a brand matching call. And these people close much faster. So the system isn't about bringing in new leads. It's about reawakening the old ones, right? Whether you have dormant leads sitting right now, you can reactivate them by following up with these videos and getting them interested in franchising once again. And something to note with these videos is it's literally a library. Like you build it once and it runs forever. So I'm just gonna link my case study breakdown video right here, but you can see from this video that one of my clients, Michael, he went on a vacation, he got sick, he stopped posting videos, but he was still getting sales calls and he was still bringing in revenue into his business. So these videos work when you stop working too. So just to go back to my previous sales calls, the guy who I talked to, he thought that YouTube was a 3-month game and he wasn't looking to invest in something that could possibly take so long. But when you look at YouTube as a nurture process and a library that you're making, you'll see that this time actually doesn't matter, because this is an asset that you can use today and you can take advantage of it. And you can be sending this out to people and reawakening people already interested in this, where it doesn't have to be the thing to generate a new lead. It can work with the ones you already have. So once again, if you want this built into your offer, click the link in the description below. Right now, I'm running a special offer for the first 3 franchise consultants to reach out to me this month, where they'll be getting a very special discounted deal and actually working with me. And this isn't just going to be a one-off for them. This is going to be a recurring price, where if they lock in with me right now, every time that they pay me, it will just be this one discounted price and it'll never raise. So if you want to be one of those lucky franchise consultants, the time to act is right now. All right, peace.